good morning, everybody. I wanted to take a few minutes and do an intro to this video. This video is actually not very long, and assuming I can keep this intro pretty short, then the video won't be very long at all. But I wanted to talk through all the work that went into putting compost down in the backyard. This video encompasses about 4 days worth of work. I think I cover about 3 days. It's also about 4 yards of compost total in the entire backyard. And you all have seen me do the compost in the front in a previous video. I talked a little bit about the importance of it, but I wanted to reiterate why this is so important for those of you that don't go back and watch videos that I produced before. So the reason why I'm putting down nitrogen into the lawn is a couple different reasons. Number one, back in December, January timeframe, I did a soil composition test on my lawn. A couple things came out of that. Number one, my nitrogen levels were extremely low, which was to be expected for the time of the year. But the other thing that I found as I pulled cores out of my yard was that I found that the composition of my soil is actually fairly heavy in clay. Now, there's nothing wrong with clay. Clay is actually really good. It helps with water retention in your soil. But the problem is that I only had a very, very small amount of organic material in my lawn, and it was a very, very top layer. Adding compost into my lawn helps with changing that composition and adding a bunch of organic material with the added benefit of adding nitrogen to it. So that's basically what I've been working on. This is the first step of the season, is to really help to recondition my soil. And it also helps me to feel better about how I'm taking care of my soil. Now, I can add a bunch of herbicides and I can add a bunch of different chemicals and fertilizers to my lawn to make my soil look and feel right. But what I don't want to do is do that to an excess. Anything that I can do that can introduce materials and a certain composition that I want into my soil that doesn't require chemicals is actually a benefit to me. It's a benefit to the environment. It's a benefit to everybody. Now, not everybody wants to do things the way I do it, and that's perfectly fine. I just don't mind the manual labor. I don't mind adding a bunch of work to my lawn in order to make it what I need it to be. With that being said, at some point I'm going to do a video and just kind of explain what my philosophy is of this channel, but I wanted to go ahead and just kind of say it out loud for the first time in a year, and that is that if you are looking for a YouTube channel that talks about lawn care and gives you precision, accurate amounts of the X parts per million for 1,000 square feet of whatever in your lawn, then I'm probably not going to be the best YouTube channel for you. The purpose of my channel is, and the reason why I created it is because I kind of want to show you my journey. I want to show you what I do. I want to show you what works for me. I also want to show you what doesn't work for me. I'm very specific lawn. I am a Bermuda lawn in a transition zone. I'm using a southern grass that at times, like yesterday, where the temperatures were in the 50s and rainy, but by the end of the week, I'm going to be in the 80s. And that's kind of a tough place to grow grass sometimes. And so I'm kind of showing what my journey looks like in this particular area of the country, which is in Nashville, Tennessee area. If you're looking for something that's going to give you a bunch of precision counts and, why does per diamond work for X, Y, Z, and, all this other stuff, I'm going to do some of those things, but I'm not going to be the best channel. And if you want a channel that's going to be able to give you that type of information and that type of precision and accurate guidance, then please email me at the email in my description. I'll be happy to point you in the right direction, because those are the places that I go to. I go to Alan Haynes' Lawn Care Nut site. I go to Ryan Knorr. I go to the Lawn Tools. There are lots of different places that will give you great information and will give you more of that precision information that you'll need for your lawn. If you want to follow the journey and you want to have some fun and see some of the kooky stuff that I do to make my lawn green, then this is the place for you. So just want to make sure that we're clear, make sure that I'm honest about what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. Had a comment the other day that came in and basically told me that I was doing everything wrong, and I'm fine with that. I turned around and basically asked the guy, well, what do you do? I'm happy to learn from you. That's basically what this is all about. That's what this community is about. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking, and I'm going to show you what we did over the last 4 days. There's still more to be done on this lawn. This is still very early in the season. I hope you enjoy what you see so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see on my videos. If you don't, that's fine too. We're all good. We'll still be friends. So hope you have a great week. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk soon. So I thought I'd take the drone up and take a look at the progress. You can clearly see where I put the compost down a few days ago and it's greening up. You can also see the dark spots where I did it last night. The only area that's left is the edge where you can see the brown. That's all that's left, and then I'll be done with all of the compost back here. Also, while I'm up here, I figured I'd take a look at this beautiful morning sky. All right, folks, that's pretty much it. That's the last yard of compost that we finished up here on the bottom of the hill. That's gonna be it for compost for now. I'm gonna let it all green up, and then I'm gonna move most of the bigger chunks down into this area here to fill in the space where it swamps up when it rains. But we're gonna let it green up, and then the next step is to do aeration when it's like nice and hot and green, and then we'll probably put about 5 to 7 yards of sand at some point during the summer. But I need to take a little break. So anyway, hopefully you like what you saw in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.